LEO predation management gear video.
Okay, I get a lot of questions about my gear and guns and all that time to time. Had a recent question about how I carry all my stuff. I was talking about it in one of the videos, all the stuff you got to carry, and I do carry a lot of stuff, right? So I got a new piece of gear which associates with carrying all your stuff. Guess what it is? Okay, it's this thing. This is the old one. This is the new one. I like to share, especially with the guys I work with and I hunt with. When you get a good piece of gear, put it out there. Right? I have no idea about this company. This company, Tuxapo, no idea. Chinese, I'm sure. Says it is a designed by a combat veteran. Tuxapo has the widest collection of gear created by combat veteran in the main battlefield of the world. That's a big place, the battlefield of the world. I'm sure it's Chinese like everything else, but the business card here is nice, the little tag. It's like heavy duty. And this thing's nice, right? It's not double stitched in all the places it should be, so that tells me it's probably Chinese. It was only like 50 bucks. Going back a few years, like I used to carry a fanny pack, backpack. Years ago, we're day hunting all the time. It was a whole another set of stuff. Like everybody else, as the night game evolved and everything, we got it taking the scanners around. Ended up with a couple different chest packs, trying different things over the years. A couple years ago, I ran into this, the Life is Now Outdoors pack. I'm sure you've seen it around. These guys sell it because it's the one they like, and there's a lot of reason for that, because it's a good one. It's really good. I had a hard time finding one that would fit my needs better than this. I was looking because this thing just fell short in a couple little things, which really wasn't a big deal. The main thing was I run a scanner and I run a battery pack with a lanyard to the scanner, and the extra battery I put underneath, because there really wasn't room in here to sit the scanner on top, and there wasn't really any side pockets or anything that was enclosed. As you see, it's kind of shallow. I kept especially with the battery underneath of it. I run an IRA finder, which I'll pull out in a minute. Sometimes it would fall out, and I have a dummy cord and a lanyard and it'd be swinging around, but it happened quite a few times, so it pissed me off. So I was kind of keeping an eye out for something else. Last year, mid-year, I went to towards the end of the year, I went to an elderly stock, which is really cool. It's leather. It had a compartment in the front. The harness was terrible on it. This one's okay. The elderly stock, the harness was terrible, and there wasn't really pockets and places to put things, right? You had to buy the extra little packs that stuck on the harness and everything. I just got tired with it. The flap didn't work real well at all. It was a little thinner than these, as far as not as wide. So I went back to this, finished the year in this year. It's March, into March now. We stopped hunting earlier this month. So I bought a whole bunch of these things off Amazon, like different ones that look great. They were all pieces of shit. This was definitely the best one. And then I came across this one finally, right? And even though it's not perfect, it's closer to perfect than this one. So both these are real good. I highly recommend this. If you don't have all the special needs and the gear needs of me, this is probably the way to go. The Life is Now Outdoors. Great pack. I'm going to keep it. So you never know. This thing, something might happen, turn into a piece of shit, and I go back to it. But anyway, it's compact, but it holds a lot. It seems to be well enough made. Would I jump into Libya with it? No, I wouldn't. But I would hunt coyotes with it. It's solid. It holds all the stuff. I like the harness. I'm going to turn around so you can see the back of it. I like the harness on this. It fits me and my back better. So it's a little different than this one. This is just kind of the regular old H-harness straps type thing. This one was better than the elderly stock. Elderly stock, which was just these things, but this one definitely rides a little better. I can tell already. It's gonna not weigh down the shoulders as much, just because of the way it fits. But anyway, let me take it off and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so as you can see on the Life Is Now, I had to do a few mods to it. Nothing crazy. Added some Velcro back here and stuff like that. But I had to cut a hole in it to run the lanyard from the bottom, the battery pack up through it. But this one opens to the front, right? I did add 2 neodymium magnets, which are just stuck on there, right? Keeps it closed better. The regular magnets just aren't good enough. But once you put the neodymiums on there, boom. You should always keep some around the house anyway. They're handy. Look on the fridge. So that opens. You got the iRay finder, which are on sale like $1,900 right now. It's just killing me. The Axion 2 Pro I had with the APS 5, the battery would last all night. You didn't have to run an extra battery pack to it. But this one you do. This one has a lot of great features, great image, rangefinder, seems to be reliable. But it burns through batteries pretty quick. You go through 2 easy, maybe 3 if it's a really long night. So I run a 10,000 mAh battery pack in the side pocket. And I run it up through the cord, right? And I got it lanyard hooked to it so it can't just, if even it comes on hook and falls off, it's not going to come off. So, but it's deeper. It's deeper than the other one. It's not going to fall out. It fits in good, so I can scan and put it in on the gun. So you ain't got to worry about falling out. You ain't got to close it up, just leave it open, right? So you got that out here in the front pocket. You got a roomy front pocket. A little more room than the other ones. Extra batteries for the remotes, extra batteries for the scope. Ruffy Dog mouth call. I'm sure everyone carries a mouth call with them. We killed, not so much this year, last year, we probably killed as many with the mouth call as the e-call. We killed 140 this year. Velcro. This is my little light. I wear a hat light. So sometimes they don't work. You lose them. Whatever. You forgot to charge it. You got the spare there. I find that's very useful. I had to use it a couple times. I said I used the Pulsar last time out. So we got the APS 3 batteries. It's got room for a few more things in there. If you wanted to put it. This is stuff that I know that I need from time to time. And accessible. Right there in the front. Handy dandy. On this side, carabiner, different things. You want to hang a coyote up. You want to hang this up, whatever. Had it, so I put it on there. This is my handy dandy multi-million-dollar custom drag. All right, I've seen the braided ones, the fancy pants. People spend hours making that shit. It's just a drag, man. 550 cord, loop on the end. PVC pipe. I put a little piece of adhesive hook part for the Velcro on there. It helps keep 550 cord in place. And then you just roll it up. Stuff it in the pocket, man. Make 3 or 4 of them, man. Put one in your truck, each vehicle, one in your pack, put one in your battery box. Just a suggestion. Okay, and then the back, like Life Is Now Outdoor. One thing I really liked about it, had this big back little compartment in the back there. So this has it too. In there we have the finisher. We have a sharpener. We skin coyotes around here. I know a lot of you don't or don't know how. It's okay. But we hunt up north sometimes every year and we get some good fur out of there. And then we got the butt wipe, shit paper, whatever you want to call it, and some aluminum foil. And no, it's not for smoking fentanyl. It's to, if you take a scope out or a scanner, let's say that uses 18650s, and they don't seem to be working, iRay, or the short ones, or CR123s, or whatever. It doesn't seem like it's working, right? You're like, do I need the one with the little nub on it or the flat top, whatever? Just take a piece of aluminum foil and put it on top of it and screw it shut, it'll work. So it completes the circuit. That's why I carry the aluminum foil. Anyway, gonna put the finisher back in there. Tuxapo, good piece of gear. Works for me really well. Fits me good. I'm going to use it all season this next year and see how it goes. Anyway, LEO Predation Management. If you didn't know, now you know.